Musings, the marvelous mind. Psalm 143, verse 10. Teach me to do thy will, for thou art my God. Thy spirit is good. Lead me into the land of uprightness. What an amazing creation the brain and the mind are. Even after the fall, and even after thousands of years of genetic degradation that has further corrupted the Creator's original design, the brain and the mind are just wonderful. I like a lot of different kinds of music, but I really like some classical pieces. Have you ever listened to an entire orchestra playing some grand piece? There's a harmony and a coordination of the instruments, all playing together in a single performance under the direction of the leader. But while I'm listening to some beautiful symphony, I can pick out a particular instrument. There are many different kinds of instruments being played by perhaps 100 or so musicians, and I can actually pick out one of those instruments and concentrate on the part that instrument is playing. I can hear the whole, but I can also hear the individual musical parts. How can the mind do that? How can it receive all the combined sounds from the ears and pick out one instrument from a multitude of sounds? Or how can we hear a voice and know without looking who is speaking? That's amazing. These abilities speak to us about God's design. He has given us the ability to discern the Holy Spirit over all the ideas that the world keeps feeding us. Yes, the brain and the mind and the spirit are different, and our spirit is the part of us that is alive to spiritual matters. However, the brain and the mind are involved in receiving, processing, and filtering what the Holy Spirit is teaching us through His Word. God tells us that He has given some of His people the spiritual gift of discernment. That's in 1 Corinthians 12:10. But even we who do not have that supernatural ability are charged with at least being sensitive to the leading of the Spirit of God. Romans 8:14 tells us, as many as are led by the Spirit of God, they are the sons of God. Noise crowds in on us from all around, and I know that, from TV and radio, from billboards and posters, from magazines and books and all kinds of sources. But the Holy Spirit touches our inner beings with a message from His Word. This is the way. Walk ye in it. Isaiah 30, verse 21.